They have driven themselves into the deep end by trying to figure you out. Let me tell y'all something about nosy people. They would literally rip themselves apart, like literally damage their own brain cells by being in your business. How many of y'all can relate to that? When you got nosy folks lurking around your life, trying to find a flaw in you, but instead they can't find nothing. So what happened is, they will literally stress themselves out by trying to find something. And if they can't find anything, they will make something up, ladies and gentlemen. I am telling you all right now, these people are delusional. They are straight up crazy out here. This is why I always be telling y'all, move in silence. Be low key. Don't tell nobody your next move. Don't let nobody know what you are doing, because people don't want you to have none these days. They want to have all the blessings, or shall I say, temporary blessings. Because who they serve is Satan. But who you serve is the Most High Soul. Whether they like it or not, you're going to get your blessings regardless. So they can sit there, be mad, be frustrated, be angry all they want to. But at the end of the day, folks, you work hard for what you have got. And it's more to come. You're going to continue to get what you desire. But unlike them, they don't want you to have nothing, because they want you to tell them all of your information. But you're not going to tell them jack. You're going to let them dig a hole for themselves. They try to put you into a hole, but you didn't fall for it. You're too small for that. You're too streetwise and too bookwise for that. But like I told you, they would sit up here and make up something by trying to make you look bad. All because they're already crazy in their head. This is why they are driven themselves into the deep end. They literally gonna keep on digging and digging until they find themselves into a deeper hole. Then next thing you know, they call for somebody to help them, but you ain't gonna help them. Because see, they did that to themselves. But they always want somebody to help them when they in trouble. Especially when they try to put others in trouble. Instead, trouble end up finding them. Let your boy grill one more time. They will literally put themselves into trouble until trouble finds them. Now they calling for help. Screaming for help, as a matter of fact. And the first person they're going to call is probably you. Because this could have been a relationship partner from the past, a so-called friend, or for some of you, your own family members. They expected you to depend on them, fail, but now you're getting the last laugh. The tables are turning as we speak, y'all. They literally try to drive you insane, but draw themselves insane. They literally have lost their minds out here. You have pushed them to the edge. Well, I ain't gonna say you did it, but they pushed themselves into the edge. They try to push you to the edge, but they push themselves to the edge. Remember this song, don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I'm not trying to lose my head. But as for them, they already done lost their head. They had lost their mind by trying to figure you out, by trying to be nosy. And see, that's what nosy gets them. Hurt and looking stupid. It costs $0 and 0 cents just to mind your own beeswax. In other words, business. But see, what they try to do is drive you insane or try to get close to you so they can get some information up out of you. But it didn't work. None whatsoever. They had failed once again. They thought they can get one on you, but they failed miserably. Don't tell people your business, which you already know that anyway, but people will pretend so well to be your friend and then act like they there for you. Then soon your back turn to telling all your business. Girl, you heard about such and such. Yo, bro, you heard about such and such. They're just telling all your business. That's why I said, for the rest of 2025, which I know y'all already been doing that anyway, we finna creep into September, but from October to November to December, all the way up to 2026, be silent and be low-key. Let them bash their own brains out. Let them drive themselves insane. Because see, winners don't worry about other people, but losers do. So with that being said, you are winning. And you're going to continue to win for the rest of your life. Even on your bad days, you still winning regardless. But these people want you to lose. But guess what? Every champion can't win forever. There's going to be some days you're going to have to take an L, but keep your head up. Never let them see you sweat. Never let them see you bothered. Because as soon as they see that, they're going to be, boy, they're going to throw a party. They're going to be celebrating. But unlike them, you mind your own, unlike them, you mind your own business. You don't care what other people are doing. But they care about what you got going on. About your doings and your whereabouts. They care about it so much. They wake up every day like they at TMZ or Channel 511 News. They might as well be the news reporter. They might as well be snapping pictures because you are a celebrity. It's like you can't even get a break. As a matter of fact, get away from these people. These people are so nosy. They can't even focus on their own life. But when they act like they know everything about you, like I told y'all, they already don't lost their head. They lost their mind out here. And by you being silent, moving in silence, and winning in silence, and letting God speak for the rest, they out here losing it. Y'all gonna make them lose their mind. Up in there, up in there. Y'all gonna make them go on out. Up in there, up in there. Y'all gonna make them act a fool. Rest in peace to DMX, because y'all got these people acting a fool out here. Why he won't tell me his business? Why she so silent? Like literally finna go in tears. Tell him it's none of your business. Tell them, stay on the other side of town while you work on your mission, on your assignment. Can y'all dig what I'm saying right now? People are so nosy these days. It's like when you stay to yourself, it bothers them. When you just mind your own business, some people just get offended. And then when you don't want to deal with them, they feel some type of way. But that'll be alright. Because as far as you're concerned, you don't care what other people are doing. They don't pay your bills. They don't put money in your pocket. They don't put clothes in your back, right? Of course. Because that's your job. But they want to act like everything is so concerned with them by telling you their business. That's why I said, you let them drive themselves into the deep end. They're trying to play Sherlock Holmes, Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, and all them. But this going to be one mystery they cannot solve. So you let them rip their head out, bang their head against the wall, or punch a hole in the wall, whatever they got to do to make themselves feel happy. But you just keep on smiling and keep on confusing the enemy. Keep on confusing these nosy, mothering spirits. Let them guess, let them assume, Let them sniff around like clues, like once again Scooby or a German Shepherd. They can keep on sniffing until the don't work no more. But no, for real though, they want to act like they so concerned about your life, but the whole time they just being nosy. But let Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, and all them try to solve this so-called mystery. This gonna be a mystery that we'll never be able to solve. And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. With that being said, let me say this before I go. Make sure, and I said make sure, you keep them on their 10 toes like a ballerina. Let them assume, let them guess. Because they ain't going to figure nothing out. Because once you assume, you make a eye yourself. Share the video, like, comment, subscribe. I love each and every last one of y'all. And with that being said, y'all be safe out there. God bless. I love each and every last one of you. Talk to you soon. Peace.